Alrighty, snap and catch it, gang. I'm gonna go do a little bit of kayak fishing on a completely new lake to me. It's a little bit of a drive in here off the beaten path. This is the little water access for it, so I don't think there should be too many big boats unless they got a house on here. It looks like there's nobody else on the water as of right now. Oh, we're gonna see how we can get into the kayak and go from there. Oh, let's see here. Ah! Trying to hook myself. Kind of a steep entrance. Isn't too bad. Can't be too big of a deal. Come in over here. Hop on in. Take the shoes off. Set them right on the bow. Alrighty, boys, we're kayak fishing. And pushed off the side of this. Alrighty, and we are in. Never fished this lake before, so I'm curious. It gets a little narrow up here, to see how we do with that part. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Just watching the tips of our rod. Alrighty, and we are out here on a new lake. This is exciting. Get a feel for it. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty shallow guy. Some nice lily pads. Actually, gets pretty deep kind of quick. I'm liking the color of the water. It's not crystal clear. It's got a little bit of tannins in it. Some lily pads. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow, it is a beautiful day out here. Just a nice slight breeze. This lake is kind of protected by it. It's got some hills over there. Some nice fingers. Today we're going to be targeting bass. Sure, we'll get a few northern pike in there, but those are not the target species. I really am liking this color of the water. There's still some good, you know, visibility, probably about 6 feet. I think our first cast is going to be right on that point. Got a brush hog tied on, and then also a mini spinnerbait. Oh, boys, we are hooked up to something big. We are hooked onto something big. Oh. We are hooked onto something huge. Oh. We gotta try to keep the pressure on it. We're wrapped up in these lilies. But whatever it is big. This is a big fish. Ooh, I think it's a bass. Oh yeah, boys. That right there is what we are talking about. Oh, I might have to grab the net. We'll go ahead and net him. He's just lipped in the jaw. Woo! There we go. We're gonna get blown right into this bank. That is perfectly fine with us, though. Woo! Let me get my let me get some slack out here and lay this down. Just come to a nice resting point here against the weeds. Oh man, that guy was hungry. Woo! Let's get in there, get him out. See what we're dealing with here. Wow, what a beauty. I'd have to guess that guy's somewhere around, oh, probably right around 2, maybe a little under. But man, did he want that brush hog, boys. Wow, it's a beautiful fish. Wow, that's pretty good for like second cast with the brush hog. So we know we got the right bait and they are hiding up in these pads. We're on the right side. We'll go ahead and get that guy released. But wow, there she is. Let me see here. And off she goes. Woo! Man, that guy hit it like he was ready to eat. The reason I came to this lake is I kind of figured, I've never fished it before, mind you. Oh, let me stop myself from getting hooked in the foot there. I've never fished this lake, mind you. The reason we came to this one specifically was because I kind of figured there'd be a lot less pressure on it with such a small boat access, boat launch, and there being so few houses on it. And usually people that live on the houses on these lakes, they don't seem to fish them too often. You know, I mean, this lake might get fished by 100 people a year. I mean, in my opinion, it could definitely be more than that, but just from what I'm assuming. And wow, was that a good start. Ooh, you know, you're always nervous when you first come out to one of these lakes and make your first few casts. Oh, gonna break my rod. You're always nervous when you first come out to one of these lakes and you make your first few casts before you've ever caught a fish at them, because to be quite frank with you, you don't know if there's any fish in them or if there's bass in them. You know, I don't know what fish are in this lake. There could be smallmouth in here as well. I know there's pike everywhere. I'm sure there's crappie, but we are bass fishing today, boys. And that guy hit it like he was hungry. So we're gonna go ahead, and since the wind is blowing us so hard into that direction, we're gonna paddle out a little bit and we're gonna flip around and let it blow us back into the bank. But man, they are definitely in the pads today. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here now. Make sure we're rigged back up good. That's on a little brush hog, watermelon green color. Got another one, boys. Ooh, this one's a lot nicer. Woo! That's about a 3-pounder right there, at least 3.5. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Woo! Woo! That is what we like to see, boys. God damn, I'm gonna piss my pants. Woo! Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm telling you, the Minnesota largemouth bass fishing gets slept on. We might we might not have those fucking, that might be close to 4. I mean, look at that guy. That's at least 3.5 though. We might not have these monster, you know, 13-pounders like they do down in Texas, but we have 3s and 4s and 5s and 6s all day long, man. I'll tell you what, it is some of the best largemouth bass fishing I have ever done, and they're not super well targeted. You know, not a lot of people are going for these pigs out here. I mean, look at that guy. That is a beautiful fish. You let me know down in the comments below how big you think it is, but I'm saying at least 3.5 pounds. What a beauty. Wow. Let's get you back in. Thank you, girlie. I love you. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Woo! That is what largemouth bass fishing is all about, boys. That really is. I mean, god damn. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to figure out my bathroom situation here really quick, boys, and we're gonna get back to fishing. They're stacked up in here in these lily pads right now, and they are hitting hard and good. That was probably what, 5 feet in front of the boat. Alrighty guys, let's get back out to it. Might be almost time for a new brush hog. Wow. Yeah, and on windy days like this, I really do like to, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a new brush hog on there as well. That one's been beat. It's done her duty. Wow. I mean, that is just some of the most exciting fishing in the world. I mean, gosh, you just can't go when they're hitting it that hard. You know, last weekend I came out here and did a little bit of fishing, not at this lake, at a different spot, but I didn't catch anything. I was out here fishing hard. You know, I've been out here now for, gosh, maybe hour and a half, maybe, not closer to an hour. I think probably an hour and a half. It's about 1:30. I got out here at 12, and the fishing is just unbelievable. This wind is really going to mess it up, though. I think I'm going to probably have to do some voiceovers, but when you are kayak fishing like this and it's high winds, it's doable. You just got to be safe, hug the bank, and have an exit strategy. Yeah, that girl smacked it, though. They're eating it really aggressive, which is really nice. That should do us just fine. That's what we're throwing, boys. Brush hog, watermelon red color. Oh, forgot to put my napkin scuffer plug back in. When in doubt, a napkin for a scuffer plug has always done me pretty well. You can definitely feel that water temp starting to warm up. I think one of the advantages of this lake is it isn't crystal clear. It's got some of those tannins in it. So it is allowing it to warm up a little bit quicker, absorb some more of the heat from that sun. Alrighty guys, I don't think we're gonna make too many more casts here at this lake. Wind is getting to be a little bit too rough for us. Starting to get a little bit dangerous, but we found one more spot where we can kind of anchor ourselves up against the shore good. There's some lily pads. Try a few casts here, and oh, that might have been a hit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and get off the water, guys. Waves are just getting too big. I feel like God's giving us all the signs that it's our fishing day's over for right now here, at least in this location. Better be safe than sorry. Oh, we're gonna have to make one big turn around. We're gonna want to make it quick. Face the waves. Alrighty, boys. We got the bad part out of the way. Now we just gotta fight our way back to shore. Now, figure out where we pulled out. Just a narrow little channel that we pulled in at. I think I see her. Don't want to pick the wrong one. And bam, just like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's definitely some fishing in a little bit too windy of weather. But hey, we made her happen. We caught those 2 pigs. And I'm not 100% sure that's the last lake we're fishing today. We'll find out. Peace.